Hi guys, this is Jordan here from NSM Overland. What am I doing right now? I'm just looking for some sun to set up my solar panel. Oh, you want to see how it's wired? You know what? Let me show you the whole process. Let's go. Okay, but just before starting, there's a few things I wanted to tell you. First of all, the solar panel I choose is a Dokio, 100 watts. I got it on Amazon for around €100, and it comes with a few cables, and especially this one. So this hand connects to the solar panel, and this is supposed to go on your battery, because this is the kind of solar panel you have to set up every time you want to use it, and those clamps are actually pretty useful. You just have to put them on the battery and that's it. So that's pretty easy. But if you follow the build of my rig, of my storage setup, you know that my aux battery is actually under this platform, and in order to access it, I have to remove my drawer. So I'm pretty sure you made the connection here. I'm definitely not gonna remove my drawer every time I want to use my solar panel to recharge my aux battery. So I thought about it, and this is the solution I found. So the idea is to run a cable from my aux battery that goes all the way through my electrical panel control with a plug at the end. So all I'll have to do is to plug the solar panel to my electrical control panel. That's pretty straightforward too. So in order to do this, I had to buy a few more things. First of all, I got this cable with two O-rings at the end, obviously to connect it to the aux battery. There is an inline fuse on it. And at the end, it comes with this SAE connector, but I won't use it because I'm just gonna connect it to this second cable here, just like that. And this is the plug I'm gonna fit into my electrical panel control. And then all I have to do is get an SAE connector, like this one, to plug my solar panel. So I hope this was clear. Anyway, I'm gonna run the wires, I'm gonna install everything, you're gonna see the whole process, all the tools I use, and hopefully it's gonna be a bit clearer for you. Okay, so first of all, I need to fit this plug here on my electrical panel control. I have two spots. I can put it here or here. I think it will be better here, but I'm not sure I can properly fit it because there is like a plastic trim here. So I'm just gonna unbolt it and see how I can fit it. Basically, I will just have to make a little hole, like wide enough just for this part, so I can fit it, then 4 holes to mount it with 4 screws, and that's gonna be nice. So behind it, this is actually just the stock storage setup of the Forester with this 12-volt lighter plug. I totally forgot about it, and if I want to put my solar panel plug here, it's gonna be a problem. I totally forgot about that. So I'm gonna put it more here on the control panel, and this will be perfect. Everything disconnected, and the electrical control panel is out like this. Look look like the perfect spot for it. Let's do that.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do here to center it is to put a bit of permanent marker on here, because this is basically the material I want to remove from it, and then I'm gonna put it, and hopefully I will have a nice black mark just under it. Okay, it didn't work really well, but I have like the 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically I'll have to drill through this. Let's do that.
As you can see, this is now properly fitted into the control panel. The hole is not that clean, but at least it's not sharp anymore. That's the most important. Now I'm just gonna drill 4 holes, run the same screws as this one, just to secure it, and I will be able to put the panel control back on the Forester.
Perfect. Now I'm gonna tighten them from the back.
And now it's probably fitted. Oh, looks really nice, I love it. Now what we're gonna do is cut this hand to connect, to have this, basically. So that's what we're gonna do just after, because I have something to show you before. This is the piece of cable I'm gonna use to replace the clamp on the long wire from the solar panel. So let's make a little try here. So I'm gonna plug it like it should be. There is one side. Okay, now it's plugged. Don't see a problem here. I mean, look at the colors of the cables. Yep, the polarity are inverted, so yeah, obviously that's gonna be a problem. And I looked on internet, Amazon, and they actually make polarity inverter. This is actually a small connector that I have to put between this and this, so I could plug it like this. But those adapters weren't available in France. It was only from China, and it would have taken so long to get here. So what I'm gonna do is just invert the polarity when I'm gonna replace the clamp with this. So basically the black end is gonna be the positive and the red one is gonna be the ground.
So now, next step, I'm gonna cut this connector here and then connect the 2 wires. I've bought this nice kit with different size. I'm gonna use the yellow one because this is a 10 gauge wire and they are designed for it, so that's perfect. Let's do that. Okay.
Alright guys, so I've done all the hard work today. I've fitted the plug here to the control panel. So this is actually ready to be put back where it belongs. This is ready to be fitted to the battery. And now what I'm gonna do is replace those clamps by this nice connector. Okay, so I just did the swap from the clamps to this SAE connector. So actually everything's ready now. Panel control's ready, the solar panel cable is ready. So yep, everything's ready. So now I'm gonna put everything together nicely and we'll see if it works. Okay, so I've put back everything together and sadly there is absolutely no sun today, but I'm still gonna set up the solar panel, plug everything in and see how it goes. And as you can see, I found a very nice place for the solar panel. Looks like it was made to be here actually, so I'm pretty happy with it. So that's the current voltage of my aux battery. And this is what the solar panel produces. So that's a bit low. It should be around, well, the top is 6 amps. So 0.1 is pretty lame, but we don't have any sun out there today. But despite that, I can tell it's working because before plugging the solar panel in, I didn't have this green light here. It was only until the orange at 12 volts, and now it's up to 12.2. So yep, it's charging. Okay, so that's it for the install of my solar panel, and I'm pretty happy with how it turns out. Now it's really easy to set up. I just have to put my solar panel somewhere and actually plug one cable. So that's pretty straightforward. So if you're looking for a solar panel setup, solar panel install, I hope this video have been helpful. If you can take a few ideas, if you got inspired by it, this is perfect because this is the whole point of this kind of videos. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna put the links of everything I used on the description down below. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. You can also check my Instagram account, my Facebook page, and my merch store. And if you want to support me in another way, I also have a Patreon page. Thank you guys for watching and see you next week.